for tuning in to another episode with uh I'm just playing. Welcome to another episode of the Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay. It is so good to be here with you guys on this beautiful Friday morning. Thank you guys for tuning in, and welcome to all of my listeners who have been here before. Thank you guys for returning, and if you're new, welcome. I am Marisha LaShay, the host of this awesome podcast. Man, thank you. Next part of the show, we just want to give thanks to God for all that He's doing in my life as well as in other people's lives that I know who are close to me as well. Thank you, God, just for ability and the commitment that it takes to get up here every morning. Thank you, God, for the work that have went into preparation. Thank you, God, for your unchanging hand, the faithfulness, the grace, the mercy, putting me into the positions that I'm currently in. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And moving forward, just want to provide an overview of what the actual Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay is all about. First and foremost, this show was created to address different audiences with real world topics. This started back 2 years ago in November of 2020, where my dad and I collaborated, and that's when the Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay was born, right? Where we enter months that have 30 days. So like November, like this month, you have April, June, September. Only 4 months out of the years where I appear, right? And from there, it's just been an ongoing marathon, right? And wow, today I stand before you 2 years in the podcast game on my 5th season. You definitely got to you got to clap it up, and you got to give thanks because that's not easy. I could have said, no, I'm not going to do it anymore after season 1. No, I'm not going to do it after season 2. No, I'm not going to do it after season 3. No, I'm not going to do it after season 4. But it's not about stopping to get your things together. Sometimes you do have to stop to get your things together and take a break on the bench. But this was about persevering. This was about commitment. This was about, even though times got hard, to keep going, because no, I wasn't consistently just hitting it every season. I took a moment to get myself together. I took a moment to get myself together mentally. But here I am back before you, stronger and better. And all I want to do going up from this 2-year anniversary is to continue to keep expanding and to keep growing in the actual podcast business. Excuse me. It's just about being able to express my passion, being able to get the message out there. Meanwhile, today is day 10 of the Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay, and I always like to do a countdown. We definitely have, I'm sorry, I said day 10. Day 11. 11, correction. Scratch the 10, make it an 11. Okay, today's day 11. We have 19 more days, right? 19 more days for me to be here with you guys. 19 more days to see people tapping in and listening to my videos. Thank you guys for the immensely, all the support that you guys pour out on a daily. Thank you. It's a lot to celebrate. Right now, I'm just feeling very, very just reserved, right? Meanwhile, definitely just want to tap in with the next part of the show, which is the mental check-in. Where are you mentally, right? Where are you? On a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the lowest number on the scale, 10 being the best day of your life. Can I be below a 1, Marisha LaShay? Yes, you can. Can I be above a 10? Yes, you can. Will I continue to stay at this number even though I'm starting my morning off like that? Absolutely not. You can always increase your mental. You can always shift in feelings. So with that being said, I'm going to drop my number this morning. I'm at a reserve 6. My numbers are normally high, but today I just definitely want to be able to just share how I feel. I'm at a 6. There's some things that are troubling me. But I definitely just need to be focused and locked in. I'm at a 6 right now. Definitely at a 6. I just feel heavy right now. So with that being said, if you feel led to share your numbers, go ahead and share your numbers. Share them. That's only if you feel led. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. With the mental checking in, now I would like to go ahead and move on to today's message, which is, God, I need you. Y-O-U. God, I need you. Y-O-U. I want everybody to take a moment, pause for the cause. And what do you need God most in your life? What do you need Him? I want you to begin to think about it, and I want you to begin just to ponder on that as I begin to recite this poem that I wrote. God, I need Y-O-U to cover me like an umbrella in the rain. I surrender from my pain of mistaken identity. It must have been an infinity of this magnitude of life, based on the sign-up of choices I'm trying to silence the voices that speak to me internally and trying to mask the external. But I want to feel inside what comes from pride of, I can make it if I see it. I won't make it as something I won't believe it. It's like biting off more than I can chew, and the tea is real and coffee can brew. The tea is that children's minds and emotions have me in a mental chokehold. I can no longer withhold my true inner emotions, because eliminate the E in emotion, and what do we have? A new word, motion. Yet motion is defined as the speed of an object, fast or slow. But this is dragging me down, low. No matter what you're going through, over and over, I sang the tune, and I have fallen and become victim and feel as though I'm losing my rhythm. God, I need Y-O-U. Heard it all before is another song, but only for how long? Am I wrong? It's the same song and dance, the same give me one more chance. I guess it's over, so I thought I'm covered by God's cover. As I lie down beneath this warming hover, oh my God, back at it again. I dropped the A and the new word is gain. What was I hoping to gain? An experience in a new world. Level up in this teaching game. Miss Morris is my name, and educating is my game. Every day ain't the same, and every road you hold stretches from the North Pole to the South Pole. Yes, magnetic fields, because every kid you encounter won't attract. There may be a repel, and in teaching there is a spell. There isn't a spell in sight of the madness of deficiencies. All you are is a beacon of light. God, I need Y-O-U. From aching feet to marching to the big wig's beat, a scheduled time to eat, and the day continues on repeat. I reckon that the life of a teacher on repeat is like your favorite song, except you don't know how long. This will be, imagine getting a birthday cake and out jumps surprise as if it was a person. You're hoping that things won't worsen. I'm using my pen like a magic wand to create my ideal world. They're creating by hand, this allowing me to take the stand. Your Honor, teaching is my crime. And under the law, I won't question the crime. I'm here to take the time. Can I ask a question? Why is teacher so demanding? And if we jump out of character, we punish with such a remanding. Case by case, student by student. God, I need Y-O-U. Day in and day out, I give God a shout of recognition and grace, because only folks pacing and staying steadfast make it through this race. This new generation of students is a different breed. However, struggles come from a struggle to read, a leader disrespect, and lack of accountability, responsibility, and just an ability to tap into this academic environment. What's meant by that? She's all of that. Beauty is a sum of attitude, lip gloss, and laughter. Extra sidebars, I feel tried, and I'm calling on God like calling 911. What's the emergency? Our black children have slipped on this poison, and it went to their brains and oozing out like rain. It's stabbing my ability to tap in to handle the room. Man, what do I reckon I do? I'm calling a good friend named Patient Grace and God's. In God's favorite, mercy. I am transforming like a transformer in the moment. Can you see me? If you do, act like you don't. Because accepting the disrespect and call outs I won't. God, I need YOU. You know, I think the things that challenge us the most requires and constitute in the most growth for us if we stay in the challenge. Only if we stay in the challenge. If we leave because it gets too hard, if we leave because it's not going the way that we want to, if we leave, we're going to miss what God has for us. So that's why I'm calling him. Every chance that I get, I'm calling God. 1-800 God, I need you. 1-800 God, I need you. In the moment, real time. Not after you didn't already did what you was going to do in the situation in the moment. But it's about targeting it right then and there and having the control and the willpower to submit in that moment. I can't carry this by myself. Nobody can walk this journey with me. People can relate. But this is one of the hugest challenges being educated right now. I went from working with one class to working with 8. And for that reason, I'm calling on God, because that's going to be the only person that's going to be able to get me through. And I'm constantly reminded about this challenge. This is a challenge. And I have to rise to the occasion. And I have more growth to experience. Each week I strive to do better. Each week I begin to target those low points. I don't want to call them weaknesses. I want to begin to change my wording on how I address the different challenges in my life. And in regards to challenges, those are the things that's going to allow you to experience the most growth. And for that reason, you might as well go ahead and tap into that patience. You might as well go ahead and tap into that different world. This is going to grow me. This is going to expand my mind mentally. I have to do something different. I have to keep trying and implementing what's already there, what's not there, what will be there, or where will we get to. Because in teaching, your relationship building with your students, what works for them, what does not work for them. And y'all meet in the middle, because y'all have to work together, but I have to cultivate the room, the environment, the culture. I'm going to be on repeat like my favorite song. Yeah, I'm going to have to repeat myself. Yeah, I'm going to have to repeat the same behaviors. I'm going to have to do that. Because it's a part of the process. Challenges require process. Challenges require you to submit. Challenges will give you the greatest growth that you need for you to go on to the next level, whatever the next level may be. Challenges requires transparency. Challenges require accountability. Yes, I messed up. But tomorrow is a new day. Let's become a solution and not an excuse. Let's be accountable. Let's be proactive in the planning for your solution. Because I could easily just pull something out of my brain. But if I actually just sit there in the moment and keep practicing that thing and keep practicing that thing and putting a time limit with it. Hey, I tried this today. I'm going to go back and I'm going to try it again and again and again. You trying 3 times. You trying a week. You trying a month. You don't have time to heap on what you should have started off with. Right now is the time to evaluate yourself. Take an inventory of yourself. Stand in your truth. Figure out your truth. Because when you begin to be honest with yourself, then you can begin to be honest with others. And with that being said, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. 2 things before I get on up out of here and step away from this camera. I would like to expand my listening base. Please, 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 please feel free. I've dropped the link in my profile in regards to expanding my listeners on Anchor and different platforms. Please feel free to follow, like, share, comment. And also for all of my friends that live out of the country, please feel free to tap in, share the word, like, share, comment. I'm dropping that link for you all as well. Please tap in. I currently have 7 countries that I am being heard in, and I would like to expand that globally even more with your help and your support. Thank you guys for all that you do. You guys have a fantastic Friday and an awesome weekend. Thank you guys for listening and tuning in. Peace.